the national championship. Welcome to Boone Pickens Stadium in Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Oklahoma State Cowboys. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense comes on the field first today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's a run. Running back's got it. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Cowboys with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's the target, and it's complete. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On the move now. Using his legs here.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Cowboys are in the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Touchdown, Cowboys, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So the Miami Redhawks offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Second down, they're going to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. The Red Hawks will have to punt this one away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Picks up the first, looking for more. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Bickley. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score a first down.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Great connection there for 6 points.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Mason. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On first down, it's play action. Tight end makes the grab. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Red Hawks getting set on first and 10. Quick completion to the tight end. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They'll give it to the back. Gets into space at the 50. Now here he goes. Tremendous toughness here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Bickley.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Across the 40. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Cowboys.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go to that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Returner decides to field it. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Redhawks offense retakes the field now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wide out. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Powering through the defender. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A completion makes it second and short. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Can he get there on the ground? The Cowboys looking to keep this drive rolling.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He'll hand it off.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game. Able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past.
Heading for the end zone, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Mason. And the Redhawks offense retakes the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this drive? The shotgun running play call. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring out fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And that sums up the game so far. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Hurdles the defender. What hops? Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They capped the drive with 6 points.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Short throw complete to the tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Red Hawks bring their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Hits the running back in the flat. Powering through it. No shot to bring him down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a... catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the back now goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hoffman. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here.
Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Cowboys starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Second effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the marker. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly,
and now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. And the Redhawks will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be his 4th punt tonight. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. And they've got the returner corralled. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And we've got to start our report by shouting out that quarterback. My man was dropping dimes like a bank robber, one after another, right on the money, spreading the wealth. Are you picking up on the theme here, people? Long ways to go, I know. But if this continues, that young man is going to be cashing in more ways than one.
And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Redhawks offense retakes the field now. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. Will not be brought down. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Short connection to the tight end here.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Mason. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Breaking free at midfield. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Mason. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he finds the running back in the flat. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. The Red Hawks will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
QB decides to keep it here. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Second down after that previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Cowboys looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Cowboys. This offense cannot be stopped.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Although you cannot rough up the quarterback like that. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
No fair catch, looking to return this punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run the option. Look out. Room to run here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Redhawks offense retakes the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll run it to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Running out of time in the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. And the Redhawks will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And that sets up a return. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now, second. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Redhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
No gain on the play. Good enough.
And the Redhawks are moving quickly down the field. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Now the pass rush gets home.
And another sack here to add to their sizable tally on the day. Look, the game is over. It's time to run the football. At the very least, try some misdirection at the line. This offensive line has been getting whipped all day long.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. The Red Hawks will have to kick it away. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Working clock with the ground game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying the old counter play here. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance, cannot